That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of two words: play ball.
And welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. This is the 11:30 a.m. game between the Hartsfield Northern team and the Bluffton American team. I'm Jody Vermilia. Thanks for tuning in on the Beaufort County Channel for this second game. In the first game, Union County defeated the Bluffton national team 4-0. And now the Bluffton American team will try to get one in the win column against Hartsfield Northern. Hartsfield Northern is the away team, Bluffton American the home team. Let's give you a rundown on the starting lineups. First for Hartsfield Northern. Jackson Moore is going to lead off and play shortstop. Daniel Parker bats second and plays second. Curtis Lear, the extra hitter, bats third. Dawson Lloyd, the pitcher, hits cleanup. Braden Crawley in center field hits fifth. Barrett Stewart at first base hits sixth. Brandon Harrison, the catcher, bats seventh. Jaden Atkinson, the right fielder, hits eighth. Chandler Smith in left field bats ninth. Wells Jackson, the third baseman, hits 10th. And extra hitters Coleman Radcliffe and Dorian Knowles round out the starting lineup for Hartsfield Northern. Hartsfield Northern is coached by Robbie Parker and assisted by Barry Stewart and Brett Moore. On the mound for Bluffton American is Miles Fry. Henry Parrott catches Miles Fry. And we're about set to go here in the top of the first. Jackson Moore, Daniel Parker, Curtis Lear, the first three for Hartsfield Northern All-Stars. Again, this is a double elimination 12-team tournament. We started things at 9 o'clock this morning, and it'll continue on until we have a winner this coming Thursday. Lots of exciting Dixie Youth baseball. This is the Ozone tournament. And lots of exciting baseball coming your way right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be here to stream every game live. Jackson Moore makes his way to home plate, and we're about to get going. As we did in the first game, we'll give you some interesting tidbits about the players. Jackson Moore, for example, who's leading off for Hartsfield Northern, he likes ribs. Also likes the New York Yankees. His favorite movie is The Sandlot. Babe Ruth is his favorite sports idol, not a bad one. As the first pitch is in there for a strike for Miles Fry, and we're underway here in game two. God's Country is Jackson Moore's favorite band. And he wants to be a dentist when he grows up. That is popped up a mile in the air out into left field. Left fielder comes on, makes the play, and it's 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first. Jackson Moore flies to left, and now with the bases empty and 1 out, Daniel Parker, the second baseman, stands in. Fry gets his sign, pitch on the way. Hit foul past third, no balls, 1 strike. A 1 pitch on the way. Outside. The count's even now, 1 ball and 1 strike to Daniel Parker. Daniel Parker's favorite food is Subway. Favorite team is the Yankees as that pitch is hit out toward short. Knocked down by the shortstop who loses his glove but still throws on to first in time. Good heads-up play by the shortstop. He lost his glove on the sharp grounder but kept his wits about him, throws a strike on to first, and it's 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the first. Daniel Parker likes the Yankees. He liked Middle Child as his favorite band. Derek Jeter, his favorite baseball player, as Curtis Lear now stands in for Hartsfield Northern. The extra hitter for Hartsfield Northern likes chicken nuggets. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw is his favorite player. He wants to be an accountant when he grows up, and his hobby is collecting old things. He ought to come to my house. I got a couple of old dogs as that bounces into center field for a base hit. First hit of the afternoon for Hartsfield Northern. Collecting old things. Wonder what that means exactly. Could be. So Curtis Lear takes over as the runner at first with 2 outs. And Dawson Lloyd, the pitcher, stands in for Hartsfield Northern. Dawson Lloyd's favorite food is Hamburger Helper. He loves the Atlanta Braves. That is the San Francisco. No, that's Rice-A-Roni. That's the San Francisco treat. You got the wrong product, Alec. His favorite movie is The Sandlot. Cody Bellinger is his favorite player. Runner goes from first, throw down to second's going to be late. Backed up by the shortstop, ball still gets away, but not far enough for the runner to go to third. So Hartsfield Northern with a runner in scoring position and 2 out. And a 2 ball and 1 strike count to Dawson Lloyd. Two-one pitch. Hit out towards second, fielded on a hop by the second baseman who throws on to first in time. And that ends the top of the first inning. So Hartsfield Northern gets a base hit. They leave a runner stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the first. No score in game 2 of this Ozone Dixie Youth Boys Baseball State Championship live on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in game 2 of the Ozone Dixie Youth Boys Baseball State Championship. Bluffton American comes to bat, and they'll come to bat with this batting order. Roman Colella leads off and plays second. Jackson Arsenault, the center fielder, hits second. Nico Martucci, the first baseman, hits third. And Colella, Arsenault, and Martucci, the first three, against Dawson Lloyd, the pitcher for Hartsfield Northern. We'll give you the rest of the Bluffton American starting lineup as we go, but it's Colella, Arsenault, and Martucci, the first three. That's in there for a strike. And the count goes to 1-1 on Roman Colella, whose favorite food is chicken. His favorite team is the Phillies. His favorite movie is Major League. Reese Hoskins is his favorite sports idol. His hobbies are PS4, hanging out with friends. That's Roman Colella, who leads off for Bluffton American here in the bottom of the first. No score. That's popped up out behind first base into short right field and caught for the first out in the bottom of the first. So Colella flies to short right field for the first out. Jackson Arsenault, the center fielder, now the batter for Bluffton American. Jackson Arsenault's favorite food is sushi. His favorite team is the Cubs. His favorite movie is a tie between Benchwarmers and Basketball. Christian Yelich, his favorite player. He also plays basketball and golf, and he wants to be a pro ball player when he grows up. He lines that into left field, but caught on a line by the left fielder for the second out. Two quick outs here in the bottom of the first. So with the bases empty, that brings up Nico Martucci. Nico's favorite food is tacos. He likes the Yankees. His hobbies include fishing. His favorite movie is Spaceballs, great 80s spoof movie. Favorite player is Derek Jeter. And he wants to work for a pro sports team when he's a little bit older. That's Nico Martucci, who's ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Dawson Lloyd gets his sign, pitch on the way. Hit sharply in the hole between third and short into left field. First hit of the afternoon for Bluffton American. So Martucci becomes the runner at first with 2 outs. Henry Parrott now the batter. Henry Parrott, the catcher for Bluffton American. His favorite food is chicken. Favorite team, the Cubs. Favorite movie is Miracle. Favorite sports idols, Wilson Contreras. He likes to play hockey, and he wants to be a pro athlete in a few years. Parrott bats with Martucci on the runner at first, 2 outs, and there's a swing and a foul, and the count, no balls and a strike to Henry Parrott. No score here in the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way. Misses inside. The count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike to Henry Parrott. Martucci leads off first. Snap throw over there, gets away, and Martucci's going to scamper down to second. So that's an error on the pitcher on the throw. And that puts a runner in scoring position for Bluffton American with 2 out. And the count is 1-1 to Henry Parrott. Lloyd with the pitch. And it misses outside, and the count goes to 2-1. Lloyd again ready. 2-1 pitch on the way. Inside, almost hits Henry Parrott. And the count goes to 3-1. Bradley Robbins, the third baseman, on deck for Bluffton American. Boyd again ready. Martucci leads off second. And the pitch misses for ball 4. So Bluffton American with 2 runners aboard and 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Bradley Robbins, the batter. Bradley Robbins also likes tacos. His favorite team is the Astros. Favorite movie, Forrest Gump. Favorite sports idol, Josh Reddick. He also plays soccer. He likes ping pong and his PS4, and he wants to be an electrical engineer. That's Bradley Robbins, who bats with runners at first and second. 2 down here in the bottom of the first, no score. And Robbins ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. And now a meeting on the mound. Coach Arsenault is going to try to calm down Coach Parker, excuse me, wrong team. Coach Parker is going to try to calm down Dawson Lloyd. Runners get their leads, and that's a check swing foul. First base side. The count's even, 1 ball and 1 strike to Bradley Robbins. Runners get their leads, and that pitch is tapped toward third. Dropped by the third baseman, who throws on to first, and still in time to retire the side here in the bottom of the first. That was a heads-up play by the third baseman, who booted that ball but had the presence to field it and throw a strike to retire Bluffton American here in the bottom of the first. So Bluffton American threatens but can't score. They leave a couple of runners stranded, and we head to the top of the second. No score here in Game 2 of the Ozone Dixie Youth Boys State Baseball Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton. Top of the second, no score between Hartsville Northern and Bluffton American. Braden Crawley, Barrett Stewart, and Brandon Harrison, the first 3 for Hartsfield Northern in the top of the second. Braden Crawley's favorite food is pizza. His favorite team is the Atlanta Braves. His favorite movie is Spider-Man. His sports idol is Steph Curry. Plays basketball, wants to be a baseball player when he grows up. And he leads off the top of the second for Hartsfield Northern. Miles Fry still on the mound for Bluffton American. And a 3-ball and no strike count to Braden Crawley. .30 pitch on the way, nowhere near ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Hartsfield Northern. Down to first goes Braden Crawley. And now Barrett Stewart comes to the plate with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch on the way, high, ball 1. For Barrett, pizza is his favorite food, favorite team, the Braves. He likes to 4-wheel in his free time. He plays basketball. Michael Jordan, his favorite sports idol. Favorite movie, The Avengers. Wants to be an engineer when he grows up. And the ball gets away, and all the way around to third goes Braden Crawley. So Hartsfield Northern threatens here in the top of the second. Nobody out, and a runner at third. That's an error on the pitcher on the throw. And now a meeting on the mound as Hartsfield Northern threatens here in the top of the second. We play 6-inning games. So runner at third, nobody out for Hartsfield Northern. Barrett Stewart, the batter. And he's ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Miles Fry looks in, gets his sign from Henry Parrott. Runner leads from third. The pitch sweeps outside. And the count now 2-0. The plate kind of jumping around here a little bit for Miles Fry. 2-0 pitch is inside, ball 3, 3-0. .30 pitch is right through there for a strike, and the count's now 3-1. There's a swing and a miss, and the count's now full, 3-2. Fry battles back to fill the count. So runner leads off third. 3-2 pitch on the way is right there for strike 3. Miles Fry battles back. He fell behind 3-0 and comes back to strike out Barrett Stewart for the first out here in the top of the second. And now Brandon Harrison, the catcher. Harrison takes ball 1. Runner still at third, now with 1 out. Brandon Harrison's favorite food is bananas. Favorite team is the Cubs. Scary Movie 1, his favorite movie. Kevin Durant, his favorite athlete. Wants to be a firefighter when he grows up, just like my 2-year-old. The count, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch on the way is all the way to the screen, and that's going to score the first run. A wild pitch brings in the first run of the game. And Hartsfield Northern takes a 1-0 lead. Count goes to 3-1 on Brandon Harrison, and now Hartsfield Northern dents the scoreboard. They lead 1-0 here in the top of the second. 3-1 pitch is nowhere near ball 4. And down to first with a walk goes Harrison. Jaden Atkinson now the batter. Mr. Atkinson likes pizza, the New York Yankees. His favorite movie is Benchwarmers, David Ortiz. His favorite sports idol. No balls and a strike. That was a foul ball. One pitch on the way with a runner going. It's a wild throw to the first base side of second base. And it's a stolen base for Brandon Harrison, another runner in scoring position for Hartsfield Northern. And a 1-1 strike count to Jaden Atkinson. 1-1 pitch misses outside. The count's 2-1. Two-one pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and the count's even 2-2. Chandler Smith waits on deck for Hartsfield Northern. But first, the 2-2 pitch to Jaden Atkinson with the runner leading off second. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's out number 2 here in the top of the second. Runner still at second. And that'll bring up Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith enjoys tacos. He likes watching the Houston Astros. He likes playing soccer. Favorite player is Jose Altuve. Favorite movie is Shazam. And it's a no ball and 1 strike count to Chandler Smith with the runner at second and a run in for Hartsfield Northern. They lead Bluffton American 1-0. Pitch on the way is smacked into right field and deep. That's going to get everybody's head and roll for a while. That's going to score a run. And into second safely with a run-scoring double is Chandler Smith. It's now 2-0 Hartsfield Northern on the big booming RBI double by Hartsfield Northern's left fielder. So 2 runs in here in the top of the second. Wells Jackson now the batter. And this may be the end of the afternoon for Miles Fry. Let's see. It will be, and let's see who takes over on the mound for Bluffton American. As soon as we see a number, we'll let you know who's on the mound. And it is number 17, so it's Nico Martucci who takes over on the mound for Bluffton American, and he inherits a runner at second, 2 runs in for Hartsfield Northern. Wells Jackson will be the batter. Wells' favorite food is corn. He likes the Cubs. Rookie of the Year is his favorite movie. He likes Derek Jeter for his favorite sports idol. He likes to hunt and fish in his spare time. He wants to be either a game warden, a welder, or a pro baseball player when he grows up. And his favorite song is She Got the Best of Me. He's too young to know about that. Two runs in here for Hartsfield Northern in the top of the second. Chandler Smith is the runner at second. His RBI double gave Hartsfield Northern the 2-0 lead.
Hold on 1 second, Luke. Hold on 1 second.
So it's Nico Martucci on the hill for Bluffton American. And Wells Jackson digs in. Martucci looks in. Gets his sign. Looks the runner back towards second. And brings it to the plate, and it's swung on and missed. The ball gets away back to the screen, but it's a foul ball, so no advance by the runner, and the count's 0-1 to Wells Jackson. Martucci again ready, gets his sign. 0-1 pitch is on the way to Wells Jackson. Instead, he fakes to second. The Chandler Smith back safely. Oh-1 pitch on the way. Pop foul back toward me. Almost hit the roof of the press box. And the count's now 0-2 to Wells Jackson. That's high, and the count goes to 1-2. Martucci looks the runner back towards second and throws back that way, closer this time. But Chandler Smith still safe. Pitch is popped up foul and out of play, and the count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wells Jackson. Pitch on the way is hit in the hole between short and third into left field. Runner rounds third. He's going to score. It's an RBI single for Wells Jackson and a 3-0 lead for Hartsfield Northern. So Coleman Radcliffe now the batter, with Hartsfield Northern up by 3 here in the top of the second. Coleman Radcliffe, his favorite food, fish. His favorite team, the Angels. Favorite player is Mike Trout. Favorite movies, Jaws. I see a theme here. Fish, trout, Jaws. He likes to fish and hunt. He likes to listen to country music. And doesn't know exactly what he wants to do when he grows up, and he doesn't have to know right now. Plenty of time to figure that out. So Wells Jackson, the runner at first, his RBI single. The third run of the inning, and a 3-0 lead for Hartsfield Northern here in the top of the second. That's hit toward third, fielded by the third baseman across to first in plenty of time. And that ends the top of the second inning, but not before Hartsfield Northern scores 3. And Bluffton American comes up in the bottom of the second, trying to get back in the ball game. It's 3-0 Hartsfield Northern. You're watching the Dixie Youth Ozone Level State Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. dog says good job combing your hair.
How did he see me?
Your attention, please.
One for 12.
10-4. Matt said thanks, by the way. He asked how you could see him, and to quote the movie, I think it was Meet the Parents, I'm everywhere, Fokker.
Dixie.
Baseball, soccer, state tournament.
Leading off with Bluffton American. Number 3, Scotty Boudreaux.
Welcome back to Oscar Frazier Park. Bluffton American with some catching up to do. They trail Hartsfield Northern 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Scotty Boudreaux, Miles Fry, Max Van Esselston, the first three for Bluffton American here in the bottom of the second. Dawson Lloyd still on the mound for Hartsfield Northern. And it's a no ball and 1 strike count to Scotty Boudreaux. Scotty Boudreaux likes spaghetti and meatballs. He cheers for the New York Mets. Favorite movie is The Bad News Bears, but it's got to be the version with Walter Matthau. That's the classic Bad News Bears. Buttermaker, wasn't that his name? Scotty Boudreaux's favorite player is Mike Trout. His hobby is wiffle ball, and he collects Major League Baseball hats. Interesting. And he's ahead in the count here, 2 balls and 1 strike, leading off the bottom of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and that evens the count now 2-2. That is hit hard but foul past third. And the count stays 2-2. It'll be Scotty Boudreaux, Miles Fry, Max Van Esselston, the first three for Bluffton American here in the bottom of the second. 3-0, Hartsfield Northern has the lead. Good cut, but fouled back to the screen. The count stays 2-2. The tournament back in action tomorrow, Sunday at 1 o'clock. There'll be a church service in the morning for the athletes, and then we'll reconvene at 1 o'clock right here at Oscar Frazier. Games at 1 and 3:30 tomorrow. And all that action will be streamed live at BeaufortCountySC.gov and also on the county channel on cable. That pitch was inside on the inside corner. And that's 1 down here in the bottom of the second. Scotty Boudreaux goes down on strikes, and now the pitcher, Miles Fry, stands in. Miles Fry likes chicken fingers. His favorite movie is Unstoppable. His favorite sports idol, a good one, Freddie Freeman. In answer to the question other sports plays, he writes, "Is there another game?" Wants to be a ball player when he grows up. He likes to hang with friends in his spare time. And the count, no balls and a strike to Miles Fry. Pop foul out of play toward the other field. And the count now 0-2. Kind of a defensive check swing foul. The count stays. No balls, 2 strikes to Bluffton Americans pitcher Miles Fry. There is 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That's ripped toward third. Good play by the third baseman on the backhand. Across in plenty of time for out number 2. Good play from third to first. 2 outs now, base is empty, and Max Van Esselston, the third baseman, stands in. Max's favorite food is sushi. His favorite pro baseball team is the Washington Nationals. Max Scherzer, his favorite player. His favorite band, I love this, the Chipmunks. Hobbies include golf, swimming. He likes to play golf, and he's not really sure what he wants to do for a living when he grows up. And he is down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Lloyd into the wind, 0-2 pitch is hit toward first, fielded in fair territory by the first baseman who steps on the bag. And that ends the bottom of the second. Nothing doing for Bluffton American. We head to the top of the third. The score remains Hartsfield Northern 3, Bluffton American nothing. You are watching Dixie Youth Boys State Championship Baseball right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. Top of the third here at Oscar Frazier Park. 3-0 Hartsfield Northern with the lead. And it'll be Dorian Knowles, Jackson Moore, and Daniel Parker, the first 3 for Hartsfield Northern. Nico Martucci still on the mound for Bluffton American. Oh, 1 pitch on the way to Knowles. Misses outside. And the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Martucci again ready. 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses the outside corner. The count goes to 2-1. Dorian Knowles' favorite food is cookies. His favorite team is the Atlanta Braves. Babe Ruth is his favorite idol. The Sandlot, his favorite movie. Long Live Shy, his favorite song or band. He wants to be a pro ball player when he gets a little older, and he leads off the top of the third with a walk. Good start for Hartsfield Northern. We flip the lineup card, go back to the top of the order, and Jackson Moore now the batter. Martucci misses with the first offering, and the count's 1 ball and no strikes. To the shortstop, Jackson Moore. Runner leads off first, pitch on the way. Misses for ball 2, 2-0. That pitch misses inside, and the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes to Jackson Moore. That's high and tight and all the way to the screen. It's ball 4. And Hartsfield Northern's going to have runners on first and second with nobody out. Daniel Parker, the batter. Runners lead off first and second. Martucci gets his sign. Pitch on the way is popped up. And a great catch by Nico Martucci. What a play. Pitcher running all the way in from the pitcher's mound, sliding between home and third base and making a great catch for the first out in the top of the third. What a play. As one of the announcers I listened to growing up, Ernie Johnson, used to say, give him a gold star. What a great play. And that's a big first out for Bluffton American. They're already trailing 3-0, trying to keep the game as close as they can, give their offense a chance to come back. Runners are going. It was a delayed steal. The ball gets into left field, and a run's going to score. That'll be an error on the catcher on the throw in E2. That allows the 4th run of the game to cross for Hartsfield Northern. They now lead 4-0. So runner at second now with 1 out and a run in. Martucci looks in, gets his sign, gives the runner a look back towards second. And pickoff play on, and that ball gets away and into center field, but not far enough for the runner to advance to third. Pitch on the way is hit back through the box. It's going to get into center field for a base hit. Runner rounds third. They're going to send him. He's going to score. Runner breaks for second. Close play at second, and he is going to be safe. The ball must have gotten away. No indication from the umpire, but the runner's still there, so safe at second. Another run in for Hartsfield Northern. They lead 5-0. Yes. You're juggling a lot. It's okay. So it's a 5-0 lead for Hartsfield Northern. You may have a player injured here for Bluffton. In that play down at second, a glove got lost and maybe he got spiked. Not sure exactly what went down. So Coleman Radcliffe is going to come in to play short. He'll take, sorry, wrong team. Where am I here? Colin Hetzel comes in to play shortstop. Dawson Lloyd, the pitcher, at bat now for Hartsfield Northern. Runner leads off second. There's still just the 1 out here in the top of the third. The pitch is fouled off first base side. Martucci with a long look in, gives the runner at second a glance, and to the plate, and that's ripped into left field. Actually popped up to short. That was not hit as hard as I thought it was. That's out number 2 here in the top of the third. Runner remains at second. And now Braden Crawley, the center fielder, the batter for Hartsfield Northern. Runner at second, 2 outs. 2 runs in. Hartsfield Northern leads 5-0. Martucci's pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Big swing and a miss. And the count 0-2 on Braden Crawley. 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. Pitch is hit toward third and past the third baseman into left field. That's going to score another run for Hartsfield Northern. It's going to be 6-0, and how are they going to score that? Error on the third baseman allows the 6th run to cross for Hartsfield Northern. Just got under the third baseman's glove, trickled into left field, and that was plenty of time to allow the runner to score. So now it's 6-0 Hartsfield Northern. Braden Crawley becomes the runner at first. Barrett Stewart, the batter. Runner breaks for second, throw to second. Good throw and a close play, but the runner in there safely. That was a good throw from Henry Parrott, threw that from his knees and made that a real close play. The pitch was a strike, so no balls, 1 strike to Barrett Stewart. Martucci into the wind, a pitch on the way. Misses for a ball, and that evens the count now 1-1. Pickoff play on at second, but back safely is Braden Crawley. Martucci's pitch, that's lined to short, caught in the air by the shortstop for the 3rd out. Here in the top of the 3rd, but 3 more runs score for Hartsfield Northern. And Bluffton American comes up to bat in the bottom of the 3rd, down by 6. We'll be right back with the Dixie Youth Ozone State Championship from Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina, live on the Beaufort County Channel. We go to the bottom of the third. Bluffton American down 6-0. Colin Hetzel, Colton Young, and Talon Putnam, the first three for Bluffton American here in the bottom of the third. That is popped into center field, short center field, and caught out there for out number one. Colin Hetzel, who just popped out, his favorite food's chicken tenders. His favorite team is the Braves. His favorite movie's Hacksaw Ridge, good movie. Favorite players are Dansby Swanson and Chipper Jones. And his hobby is surfing. And now Colton Young stands in with the bases empty and one out here in the bottom of the third. Colton's favorite food is Mexican. He likes the Atlanta Braves. His favorite movie is Benchwarmers. Ronald Acuna Jr., his favorite player. He likes to swim and hang with friends. And he also runs cross country. And he bats with the bases empty and one out in the bottom of the third. Big swing and a miss, and that's 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the third. And now Talon Putnam, the batter, who is known to his teammates as T-Dog. He likes to eat tacos. He likes to watch the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman, his favorite player, and he gets a base hit to left field with 2 outs. So T-Dog with a single with 2 outs and the base is empty. Puts a runner on first for Bluffton American. And now Stanton Mankowski, the batter. Tannen's favorite fruit is crab legs. He likes the Atlanta Braves. His favorite movie is The Benchwarmers. And there's a stolen base for Bluffton American. And it's a 1-1 count now to Mankowski. And when Mankowski grows up, he wants my job. He wants to be a sports broadcaster. Looks like a new pitcher coming in for Hartsfield Northern. Dawson Lloyd exits. See if we can tell you who's on the mound as soon as we get a uniform number. Seven, is that right? Yep. Jackson Moore will come on to pitch now for Hartsfield Northern. So Moore will complete his warm-up tosses, and he will have a runner on second, 2 outs. And Stanton Mankowski will be the batter. And Jackson Moore will inherit a 1-ball, 1-strike count. So the count's 1-1 to Mankowski. Runner at second for Bluffton American. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. 6-0 Hartsfield Northern on top. And now 2-1 the count. Big swing and a miss, and the count's even now 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Moore comes in and puts out the fire. And Bluffton American turned away here in the bottom of the 3rd. We head to the top of the 4th. The score remains 6-0 Hartsfield Northern over Bluffton American. You are watching the Beaufort County Channel.
The County Channel is also available on video on demand. Go to BeaufortCountySC.gov, scroll down to Public Meetings, click Watch Now, and then click the Video on Demand button and select your program from the list.
Call the meeting to order.
If you'd like a DVD of this program, click on the link on the right and fill out the order form. And thank you for watching the County Channel.
So we head to the top of the 4th. 6-0 Hartsfield Northern. Brandon Harrison leads off for Hartsfield Northern. It'll be Brandon Harrison, Jaden Atkinson, and Chandler Smith, the first 3. Popped up, may sneak out of play, and it does. One ball, one strike, the count to Brandon Harrison. Nico Martucci still on the mound for Bluffton American. One pitch misses for a ball. The count's 2-1. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner. The count's even now 2-2. Hard hit down the left field line, and that's going to get down fair and roll for a while. Going to be at least 2, and it'll be a leadoff double. And now the ball gets away, and a break for third, and he is out. So Brandon Harrison had a leadoff double, decided to try to take third, and he is gunned down at third base. So it's a double, and he's thrown out at third, trying to extend to a triple. So that's the first out here in the top of the 4th. Base is empty. Jaden Atkinson, the batter. And he takes ball 1. Close play down there at third base. But Harrison called out. Bluffton will play in at the corners, even at short and second, as Atkinson stands in. 2 balls and no strikes, the count. And that's fouled away, and the count goes to 2-1. Some words of wisdom from the coach, and now Atkinson makes his way back into the left-handed batter's box. Martucci into the wind. 2-1 pitch on the way. Way outside. Ball 3. Foul back to the screen. And the count's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Correct. And down to first with a walk goes Jaden Atkinson. That'll bring up Chandler Smith. 6-0. Hartsfield Northern has the lead with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Martucci is going to be replaced on the mound. Umpire's signaling, but I can't tell how many fingers he's holding up. We got a left-handed pitcher for Bluffton American. It's number 4, Jackson Arsenault. As if you need one more thing to worry about. So Jackson Arsenault, a lefty, takes over for Bluffton American. And he will face Chandler Smith with a runner at first. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th. 6-0 game. Hartsfield Northern with the lead. Pitch misses high, and the count's 1 ball and no strikes. Off-speed pitch is fouled out of play. And the count evens at 1. Snap throw to first, but the runner standing on the bag at first. Arsenault gets his sign. 1-1 pitch on the way to Chandler Smith. Misses high. And the count's 2-1. That's all the way to the screen. Down to second. It goes Jaden Atkinson on the wild pitch. And it's now a 3-ball, 1-strike count to Chandler Smith. And that's ball 4, so it's a walk to Chandler Smith. Runners now first and second for Hartsfield Northern. Jackson Moore now the batter for Hartsfield Northern. Arsenault checks the runners. And his pitch on the way to Moore catches the outside corner for strike one. They got the runner picked off at first, but the ball gets away from the first baseman. The runners, there's going to be at least one run score. And the runner from first goes all the way to third. And it's now 7-0 Hartsfield Northern. That was a pickoff attempt on the part of Arsenault. Looked like a pretty good throw, but the first baseman couldn't handle it. So give the first baseman an error and give Hartsfield Northern their 7th run, and a runner at third now. Still just one out, a no ball and 1 strike count to Jackson Moore. And that has popped up the chute. The catcher can't find it, but it's caught by Jackson Arsenault for the 2nd out here in the top of the 4th inning. So 2 outs now, runner at third. And Daniel Parker, the batter. That's in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike the count to Daniel Parker. One pitch on the way. Misses for ball 2, 2-1. That is hit to left field on a line and caught by the left fielder for the 3rd out in the top of the 4th inning. But Hartsfield Northern picks up a run, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. The score, Hartsfield Northern 7, Bluffton American nothing. You are watching the Dixie Youth Boys State Championship. Bottom of the 4th coming up right here on the Beaufort County Channel.
Go, Amaday.
Go, left rock. Go down, kid.
Roman Colella leads off for Bluffton American in the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Roman Colella, Jackson Arsenault, Nico Martucci, the first 3 scheduled. Bluffton American down by 7 runs. It's 7-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Our technicians with the County Channel are doing a lot today, and they're human. Sometimes you're going to see maybe a score or a strike count wrong. We apologize for that. 2 balls and 1 strike. The count to Roman Kallela. Big swing and a miss, and the count evens now 2-2. Jackson Moore still on the mound for Hartsfield Northern. 2-2 pitch on the way is popped up foul out of play. And the count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul out of play again. The count stays 2-2. Off-speed pitch has Kallela out in front, and he swings and misses for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jackson Arsenault. Jackson Moore gets his sign, pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike. The count. Jackson Moore winds, and Arsenault swings and fouls it straight back to the screen. The count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch on the way is tapped towards second, fielded by the second baseman, who slips but throws on to first in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And now Nico Martucci, the batter. Martucci takes inside, ball 1. Martucci takes a strike on the corner. The count goes to 2-1. Bases empty, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. 7-0 Hartsfield Northern with the lead. And the count now goes to 3-1. Grounded sharply past the second baseman into right field. The throw to first by the right fielder is going to get Martucci. Heads up play by the right fielder, who threw on to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th. The score remains Hartsfield Northern 7, Bluffton American nothing. You are listening and watching the Dixie Youth Ozone State 2019 tournament right here on the Beaufort County Channel.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
We head to the top of the 5th. 7-0 Hartsfield Northern on top of Bluffton American. Jackson Arsenault on the mound for Bluffton American. He'll face Curtis Lear, Dawson Lloyd, and Braden Crawley, the first 3 scheduled for Hartsfield Northern here in the top of the 5th. Swung on and missed. And the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes to Curtis Lear. That is hit into center field and deep back toward the wall. That ball is out of here. Curtis Lear with a solo home run to straightaway center field. And Hartsfield Northern now leads 8-0. That was a long home run, hit right over the American flag and straight away center field. So 8-0 the score. And now Dawson Lloyd stands in. Arsenault into the wind, the pitch on the way. The umpire's arm is right in the way of the pole on the screen. Was that a strike or that was a ball? Ball 1. 1-0 pitch, high and tight. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Dawson Lloyd. And that's outside all the way to the backstop. The count goes to 3-0. And that's high for ball 4. Down to first with a walk goes Dawson Lloyd. Runner at first, nobody out, a run in for Hartsfield Northern. And now Braden Crawley, the batter. Looks like a courtesy runner coming in. Sorry. Wells Jackson's going to come in and be a courtesy runner at first base for Dawson Lloyd. So runner at first, nobody out, a run in. 8-0. Hartsfield Northern with the lead. Braden Crawley stands in. Long look in by Arsenault. Gets the sign that he wants from Henry Parrott. The pitch on the way is up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 pitch on the way is tapped toward third, past the third baseman, fielded by the shortstop. A high throw to first and a wide throw to first. Gets by the first baseman. And Hartsfield Northern's going to have runners on second and third with nobody out. So Hartsfield Northern with runners in scoring position, nobody out. Barrett Stewart, the batter. And Arsenault's day is going to be done on the pitching mound. Pitch is popped up, foul territory, and nobody can make a play. It's a 1-1 count to Barrett Stewart. 8-0. Hartsfield Northern has the lead. They have 2 more runners in scoring position with still nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch sails outside. The count's 2-1. And that's outside as well. The count now 3-1. Three-one pitch on the way, and that's lined into center field. And a diving catch out there by the center fielder. A great play for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. What a great play. If that got down, that would have meant 2 more runs for Hartsfield Northern, but a gold star catch out there in center field for the first out in the top of the 5th. Keeps runners on 2nd and 3rd, puts an out on the board, and brings Brandon Harrison to the plate. Yes. Yes. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's fouled, first base side. The count's even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 5th inning here at Oscar Frazier Park, field number 2. This game between the Hartsfield Northern All-Stars and the Bluffton American All-Stars. Right now, Hartsfield Northern with an 8-0 lead. And they have runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. 1-1 pitch on the way to Harrison. Is a ball, and the count's 2-1. Two-one pitch finds the inside corner. The count's now 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way, off speed pitch. It was a 3-2 pitch, and it's ball 4. We had the count wrong on the scoreboard. I had the count wrong also, my apologies. Bases now loaded for Hartsfield Northern, still just the 1 out. And Coleman Radcliffe, the batter. And now we have a meeting on the mound by the umpires. I'm not sure what they're discussing. Maybe they're making dinner plans. Crab legs or shrimp? What do you want, guys? Decision made. Meeting breaks up. Did they call him out? I have no idea what that call was. So apparently we have runners on second. Or are they bringing them back up to bat? What's? So they had the wrong count. So the counts, I'm guessing now the count's 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch popped up foul out of play. So we weren't the only ones confused. The umpires were confused. That's right. We had the right count. The umpire had it wrong. So now the count is 3-2 to Brandon Harrison. Runners still second and third, one out, top of the fifth. I think we've got that squared away. 3-2 pitch on the way, and that is ball four. So now the bases are loaded. And Coleman Radcliffe can bat. So bases loaded, one out. Coleman Radcliffe, the batter. Pitch on the way. He's on the inside corner for a called strike, 0-1. One ball, one strike, the count to Coleman Radcliffe. Bases loaded, one out, top of the fifth. That's popped up a mile in the air. Is it going to stay in play? It is going to stay in play and caught by Henry Parrott, the catcher, for out number two. Big out there. Hit out towards short, funny hop. The throw to second in time for the force, and a good job of damage control by the Bluffton American team to keep Hartsfield Northern from doing any more damage. They score a run on a long home run by Curtis Lear, and we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. 8-0 Hartsfield Northern versus Bluffton American. You're watching the Dixie Youth Boys Ozone State Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back. Henry Parrott's going to lead off for Bluffton American here in the bottom of the fifth. Bluffton American trails by 8 runs. It's 8-0 Hartsfield Northern. Henry Parrott, Bradley Robbins, Scotty Boudreau, the first 3 for Bluffton American. Jackson Moore still on the hill for Hartsfield Northern, and his first pitch is popped up into short right field, called off by the second baseman in short right field, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Now Scotty Boudreau. Check that. It's Bradley Robbins. Got ahead of myself. Bradley Robbins, the batter. 2 balls and no strikes to Bradley Robbins. And that's hit into straightaway left field and caught by the left fielder for out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Scotty Boudreau. I tried to get him up 5 minutes ago. Oh, never mind. It's still not Scotty Boudreau. Who is it? Talon Putnam. So Talon Putnam now the batter. And there's a swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike to Putnam. The on-deck circle? And you wanted to do color? You only got about, 8 things in the air right now. Uh-oh, and I saw Scott walking, so you got 9 to 10 things in the air. Well, with Scott, maybe it's more like 12. There's a swing and a miss. Yeah, the count now, what is the count? I think it's 0-2. And that's hit out towards second. Took a funny hop. And the second baseman will have no play. It'll be an error on the second baseman. So that puts a runner on first with 2 outs for Bluffton American. And now Miles Fry, the batter. Snap throw toward first, fairly close play. That umpire's right arm is right in the middle pole of the screen behind home plate, and I can't tell when he raises it and when he doesn't. That's hit high and deep into center field, back toward the wall, and over the center field fence goes the center fielder, and it's a 2-run home run for Miles Fry. That center fielder gave everything he had. He went over the fence trying to catch that, couldn't bring it back. It's a 2-run home run for Miles Fry, and Bluffton Americans on the board. It's 8-2. Let's see if the center fielder's okay. That was a great effort, falling over, diving, and falling over the center field wall. Fence, not really a wall. So Bluffton American gets 2 of those runs back. They now trail by 6. It's 8-2. 2-run home run by Miles Fry. That's the second home run in the game. The first home run was hit by Hartsfield Northern, Curtis Lear, also to center field. So a couple of big flies, one for each team here in game 2. And Daniel Parker is going to come in and pitch now for Hartsfield. Daniel Parker completes his warm-up tosses. He'll face Max Van Esselston. With the bases empty, 2 runs in for Bluffton American. It's an 8-2 game.
No batting for Bluffton American, number 34, Max Van Esselston.
So Van Esselston stands in, and the first pitch from Daniel Parker goes all the way to the screen. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch is fouled back to the screen. The count's even now, 1-1. One pitch on the way. All the way to the screen, and the count's 2-1. So the 2-1 pitch on the way, and it's swung on and fouled back to the screen. That evens the count now 2-2. That's hit off the end of the bat towards second, and on to first in time to end the bottom of the 5th. But Bluffton American gets a 2-run home run from Miles Fry, and we head to the top of the 6th. It's 8-2, Hartsfield over Bluffton American. We'll be right back with the Dixie Youth Ozone State Championship right here on the Beaufort County Channel. Well, we head to the top of the 6th, 8-2 game. Hartsfield Northern with the lead. Jackson Moore will lead off for Hartsfield here in the top of the 6th. Colin Hetzel now pitching for Bluffton American. And Hetzel's first pitch misses for ball 1. 8-2 the score. Each team with a home run. Both to straightaway center field. Curtis Lear for Hartsfield Northern, a solo shot. And the last half inning, Miles Fry hit a 2-run home run to straightaway center field. Two balls, one strike. The count to Jackson Moore. And I think that clipped him, and it did. So down the first, hit by a pitch goes Jackson Moore. Runner on first, nobody out. And Daniel Parker now the batter. So Moore leads off first, snap throw over there. These young men must be working on their pickoff move. We've seen just about everybody make snap throws to every base. Runner going. And the throw is into center field. It did almost look like a pitch out, but the throw a little wide, skips into center field. It's a stolen base for Jackson Moore. And Hartsfield Northern again with a runner in scoring position. The count goes to, not sure what the count is actually. Hetzel gets his sign, pitch on the way. In their first strike. Hetzel looks the runner back to second. And snap throw to second. Late. Walk by cue, Scott. 2-1 pitch. Another snap throw to second that almost got into center field. That is a risky move to be doing so many snap throws. We've seen a couple of them get away, and that's another one that almost snuck into center field. Good snag there by the second baseman. Pitch on the way, and that's hit out to short, fielded by the shortstop across to first in plenty of time. That is the first out here in the top of the sixth. Runner moves over to third. So now Curtis Lear, his last time up, Mr. Lear hit a long home run over the American flag and straight away center field. That gave Hartsfield Northern their 8th run. And then, of course, Miles Fry answered with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 5th. And our score stands at 8-2. One-0 pitch on the way. Hit foul up toward first. Count evens now 1-1. One pitch on the way outside. 2-1 the count. That is smacked into left field. Was it caught or trapped? They're saying caught, and a good throw to keep the runner at third. That was a good play all around by the left fielder. Good catch, and then jumped to his feet and threw a strike toward home, keeping the runner at third. That's 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. And now Wells Jackson, the batter. I lost you.
Scared me. That's okay. White noise.
1-0 pitch is over Wells Jackson's head, and the count now 2-0. Well, now what's the home plate umpire doing? Now they're going to confer home plate umpire and third base umpire. Not sure what about. Maybe if it hit him. Two-0 pitch on the way. On the outside corner, good pitch. 2-1 the count. Two-one pitch on the way. Squibbed off the end of the bat toward first. And all the first baseman has to do is tag the runner, which he does, and that puts a lid on the top of the 6th. So Bluffton American comes to bat. Last chance here in this game in the bottom of the 6th, down by 6. It's 8-2. You're watching the Beaufort County Channel. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th.
I'm a South Carolinian, and my vote counts.
My vote counts.
I'm from South Carolina.
The Palmetto State.
And my vote counts.
My vote counts.
Mi voto cuenta. This year, thousands of South Carolinians will vote using the newest, most advanced voting technology in the world. Every vote matters, and every vote counts.
I'm a South Carolinian. My vote counts.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th at Oscar Frazier Park in Bluffton, South Carolina. Bluffton American down to their final 3 outs. They trail 8-2. And they'll try to get something going here against Jackson Moore and the Hartsfield Northern All-Stars. No balls and 2 strikes, the count. And no balls and 3 strikes to count. That was a quick at bat. Colton Young led off, and he goes down looking. That's the first out in the bottom of the 6th. And now Roman Colella, the batter. That's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And of course, we're back with you tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Games at 1 and 3:30. All streamed live. BeaufortCountySC.gov. Your home for the live streaming of this tournament. You can also catch it on the Hargray network, the Beaufort County channel, and other cable providers too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Spectrum and Comcast. If you're in Beaufort County, you can catch all the action on the county channel or at BeaufortCountySC.gov. Hit right back to the pitcher. He flips to first in time. 2 outs. Bluffton American down to their final out here in game 2. Jackson Arsenault, the batter. He takes outside, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Misses for ball 2, 2-0. That's in there for a strike. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch misses outside. 3-1. Three-one pitch finds a outside corner, and the count's now full. 3-2 to Jackson Arsenault. 3-2 pitch on the way is hit back up the middle into center field. A base hit. Bluffton American still alive. A 2-out single for Jackson Arsenault. And now Nico Martucci will be the batter. Martucci takes an off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1. And that's all the way to the screen. Down to second goes Arsenault. One ball, one strike, the count to Nico Martucci. Jackson Arsenault, the runner at second. 8-2, Hartsfield Northern with the lead. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike, the count. That is hit fair into left field and past the left fielder all the way to the wall. Arsenault is going to come in to score, and Martucci is going to have a double, an RBI double, and it's now 8-3. So a couple of quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and then a little lightning from Bluffton American. And now Henry Parrott, the catcher, the batter, and it looks like a courtesy runner coming in for Bluffton American. That's Stanon Mankowski coming in to run. 8-3 the score. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Henry Parrott, the batter for Bluffton American. pitch is outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Henry Parrott. Big swing and a miss, and the count's now 1-1. It's a hot day out here. A lot of umbrellas were up. Don't see as many now. A lot of tents. The pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Daniel Parker trying to get the final strike and secure this victory for Hartsfield Northern. And there it is for strike 3. Hartsfield Northern defeats Bluffton American 8-3. This is a double elimination tournament, so Bluffton American still with time to come back in this tournament. But this game belongs to Hartsfield Northern. They win 8-3. I'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon right here on the Beaufort County channel. There are other games going on right now that you can either watch on the county channel itself or watch them streamed. But that's all for Field 2. So until next time, I'm Jody Vermillion. Thanks for watching the Beaufort County channel.